Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Star Ocean 2 Remake. Welcome to the stream, thank you so much for stopping by everyone. Hey Willful, congratulations on being first. Kieran, welcome to the stream. Congratulations on your 15 stream streak, that's awesome, thank you so much for sharing. I do like this stream streak feature again, it's really nice. Hey Cycle Reaper, welcome. Ash, it's good to see you. Ash, you're also on a 15 stream streak, good for you. It's also a nice way to like give you guys some extra channel points, which is really cool. Alright, so last time we started our Rena playthrough of Star Ocean 2, our second playthrough, and we rejected Celine when she tried to join our party. So now we're going to continue, and I'm hoping to recruit our next party member today, although I might split the video depending on where we end up. Oh, Cycle Reaper, you're on a 25 streak! Good for you. I wonder who has the longest streak right now. Alright. Let's continue. We made it to Kirik, and... yeah. So, if you remember the first time we came here, there's actually a private action that you could only get during this very short time window, and it's kind of important now that we've made it to the other... Now that we made it to the ending of the game, we kind of know a little bit more about who this character is. And again, if you plan out your game properly, and you make sure that your main character has nimble fingers, and teach them how to pickpocket, and raise 40,000 full and buy the bandit's gloves before you get to this part in the game, which is possible, but probably not in your first playthrough, you could pickpocket Philia, and get an accessory that makes it so you get random items off the ground every few steps that you take. Although, in the previous playthrough, we actually ended up getting that item by the time we got to Energy Need. But if you get it earlier in the game, of course it means that you have a chance of getting something really good in the early game that you might not otherwise have access to.
Residents of Kirik, you must leave this town at once. A great storm of destruction is on its way towards Kirik at this very moment.
Again though, I wish they did a better job of explaining who Philia was, even if you do the optional quests, but they also never explain how she gets from Expel to Centropolis, although you can just assume that she gets teleported, but... like, why is she even here?
Claude, what's going on?
She does have nice art though, compared to her OG artwork from Second Evolution.
Hey there, Rena. She's claiming that Kirik is about to be completely destroyed, and the only way to survive is to get out of town right now.
She's crazy.
Still time to act. Please, you must begin evacuating at once.
She's crazy. That would never happen.
I beg you. Please, you must believe me.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Poor girl. Something must have gone loose in her head.
Please, you must believe me. Think that's true? If it is, the town's residents could be in serious danger. Okay, we won't explore too much since we've already kind of done that the first time.
You getting on? I'll need to see a permit, please.
Do you mean this?
Well, I'll be damned. You actually got a real travel permit.
Well, naturally. We received it from the king himself.
Wow, I would have never guessed from the way you look.
What's that supposed to mean?
So when is this ship departing?
We'll be shoving off whenever they finish loading the cargo.
Oh, not too long then.
I can't be too sure of that. Tell you what, we'll wait up for you. So why don't you come back later? You know, poke around town a bit.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna do that random little sub-quest with that kid. Which, again, it's kind of weird. It doesn't really add anything to the story, but... no other towns have like a little...
time before they depart. How about we have a seat on that bench and get some rest?
No other towns have this little, like, random, like, NPC mini stories that are you know, just getting us acquainted with the townsfolk, especially since it gets destroyed right away, so it's kind of weird.
He just came out of nowhere. That was really rude of him. He could have at least apologized.
Huh?
What's wrong, Rena?
I can't find my wallet anywhere.
What? That kid must have stolen it.
I don't know. I might have dropped it somewhere.
We need to find that kid first. What did he look like again?
He was pretty small, and I think he had blue hair.
All right, let's have a look around town.
Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. Isn't that Kettle? He's the one who's always playing by himself. Kettle's usually playing by himself near the bar. Plus, it's just sad. He finally makes friends and then the town gets destroyed.
Ha! Finally got you.
What are you doing? Let me go!
How about you giving us back the wallet you stole first?
What are you talking about? I didn't steal no wallet.
Really now? You better not be lying.
Claude. It's okay if you don't know what we're talking about, but if you do know something about it, it would be really nice of you if you can tell us, okay? You know, if we don't have any money, then we'll be stuck here and we won't be able to continue our journey. You haven't seen any wallets lying around on the ground or anything, have you? Whoa, you're traveling? But you didn't have enough money in your...
So it was you.
Don't scare him like that, Claude. Listen, we aren't angry at you, okay? Just tell us what you were gonna do with the money. Was there something you wanted to buy? I can get anything I want already. So why then? I just wanted to play a trick on you. Huh? I'm not some sheltered rich kid, okay? I'm a big macho sailor and I can do anything I want. Guess I showed you, didn't I?
So that's why you stole the wallet?
Nobody ever wants to play with me. They think I'm too rich and stuck up to be with them.
Oh, brother.
Well, now I understand.
How about we get our wallet back for starters?
Here. I'm sorry.
Now, what next? I know. Why don't you guide us around Kuruk until our ship departs? I promise we won't tell on you.
Huh?
We're new in town, so we'd like someone who knows this place well to show us around. You know what I mean?
Good idea, Claude.
Yeah, we gotta see the sights before they're destroyed.
So you want me to be your tour guide?
Could you?
Sure, I'll do it. It sounds like fun.
My name's Rena. What's yours?
Kettle.
And I'm Claude. Good to meet you.
All right, off we go then.
You got it. Leave it to me.
Did you feel that?
Me? Not really. Oh, right. Hey, lady.
What is it, Kettle?
They call this place Fountain Square. Bet you didn't know that.
Who would have guessed? Pretend I didn't know that. You know what? Again, we're being dismissive Rena, right? Because we don't want people to like her this time, so...
Oh, well, listen to this. Fountain Square is the busiest part of town. They've got a restaurant, a clothing store, and all kinds of other shops, too.
Wow, how nice. Do you play with your friends here, Kettle?
Do you play with the friends that you have? All those friends that you have, Kettle?
Well, anyway, that's Fountain Square. Let's go hit up some of those shops.
I like how, because Rena's the main character, but I'm controlling Claude right now, so we have to wait for her to, like, walk up and initiate the conversations when we talk to people. How about some crepes? Hey, Rena, let's have some crepes. Wait, I'm being dismissive, Rena. No. Sorry, Kettle, but eating sweet things isn't good for your teeth. Huh, you sound like my nanny. Nanny? Don't you mean your mom? Mom doesn't care about anything I do. How would you like some delicious ice cream? Hey Rena, let's have some ice cream. Kid, what did I just say? I told you not to eat sweets. No. I'm so mean. Sorry, Kettle, but eating too much cold food isn't good for your stomach. In fact, do you know that eating any type of food is not good for your stomach? Maybe you should just not eat. So it's not like anybody's gonna worry about me if I get sick. What are you talking about? What about your mom? Mom's never worried about a single thing that's happened to me. When he gives us a sob story like that, it just makes me feel bad. Which I guess is what it's supposed to do, but...
Kettle! Okay.
Hey kids, would you mind playing with Kettle for a while?
Kettle? Oh man. I don't want to play with some rich kid.
Oh, come on, that's no reason to say no.
But that's what my mom told me. She said don't play with that rich kid. My mommy said the same thing too.
But what does being rich have to do with who you play with?
Kettle's been wanting to play with all of you for a long time. Don't you think that's what's important?
Kettle? You really want to play with us? Yeah, I do.
Then let's be friends. I always wanted to play with you, too.
I was kind of wondering what you were like too, Kettle.
These kids are so two-faced.
Well, great. Come on, Kettle, go have some fun with them.
But what about you guys? Don't worry about us. We've got to catch a ship to get on with our journey.
Thanks. Kettle, over here! Haha, yeah!
It's nice seeing children play together, isn't it?
I didn't realize you had a gentle side to you, Claude.
Anyway, we'd better get back to the business at hand.
Shall we get going?
Okay, kids, enjoy your, like, 2 minutes of playing with each other before the town gets destroyed. Hey, Ryoku, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today.
Hey, you again. I think we're about to shove off.
Oh, really?
Yep, sorry to keep you waiting. I got one more piece of cargo to load up, so if you got anything to buy or check up on one last time, go do it now.
All right.
Alright, you know what? I need to fish. Very important. White Knight Yellowtail. Alright, one of these fish around this area is for getting that edge jewel later on. Ooh, a chest. Oh, come on. There we go. No! I mean, chest's good, but I want fish. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Ryoku. I hope you have a good sleep. Rest well, and we'll catch you next time. Come on. Surely there's another fish around here. Maybe I gotta catch it on the overworld map outside of Kirik. Riske, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Hey everyone. Hey Ditsinal, it's good to see you. Let's write you a shout out. I had to re-log into Stream Elements today because gotta reconnect the account after an update. So I click on my chat and it's like, here are the chat rules. I'm like, yeah, I know what the chat rules are. Thank you. Welcome everyone. Hey Cons, welcome. Thank you so much for following me and being a Froggy friend. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Did you have a good time with Risuke? Were you playing more? I think you were playing Persona 3 last time I checked. Yeah. How's that going? You have fun? Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your audience with me. I'm Kiro, the frog-themed martial artist. We're playing Star Ocean 2 Remake. This is our second playthrough of the game. We are picking different characters to join our party this time, so things are going to be a little bit different, even though we kind of already know what's happening, but it's been fun. More P3, it's been going. That doesn't sound very enthusiastic. I know you were originally doing like a hard mode playthrough and then it wasn't very fun, so I hope it's at least a little bit better. Hope you're making some good progress. Feel free to take care of yourself after your stream or come and hang out with us. We really appreciate it. The beginning's always so hectic and the fatigue mechanic's exhausting. I can understand that. Especially when you're playing like a game that you've already played before. Like, the beginning, especially for like an RPG, is always like, you know, oh, it's the introduction, it's boring, we don't have our party members, and nothing interesting's happening, and we have to watch through the tutorials, and we have to listen to the story. I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm looking forward to revisiting P3 once Reload comes out, although I'll probably take it slow, because there's a lot of other releases around that time, and I like P3, but it's not my favorite Persona, so it's like, okay, this is kind of nice, but
Did you feel that?
what are you talking about, Rena? I feel fine.
There it is again! Ah! Help! Honey! Honey! We better find higher ground.
Oh no! Let's get out of here. These poor old people. Bye! Jason, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Well, thank you for the stretched it's and all. Well, there goes the whole town. Well, Kieran, thank you so much for the gift sub to Anario. I really appreciate it. You're always so nice to everyone coming by here. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kieran.
Kettle, you're all right!
Hey, lady!
Where are your friends?
I could only find one of them.
Oh. What about your mother? Is she safe?
The lady of the house was out of town when the earthquake struck. She should be fine.
That's good to hear.
Hey, lady!
Yes?
I'm glad you're okay, too.
Well, thank you.
He doesn't seem too distraught over potentially losing one of his friends, one of his new friends. Goodbye, Kettle.
Oh, thank heavens you're safe, Captain.
Yeah, nothing short of a miracle, actually. But my crew's gone, save for that guy over there.
That was quite a shock, I have to say. That bizarre wind and then that horrible rumbling.
So what are you gonna do now?
A whole lot of nothing is what I'm gonna do. Can't do much without a ship. Let me give you a word of advice, though. You know I'm not the only way to get to L, right?
You're not?
Nope. First off, let me give you your royal travel permit back.
This captain guy is really nice to us for someone that we didn't meet
Now
very
take
long
that
ago.
permit with you to the Liqueur continent.
And
If you ask
probably
the king over there nicely, I bet he can arrange for a ship to take you to L.
he probably just lost his entire livelihood and all his friends.
Liqueur.
Kind of out of your way, I know. But if you ask me, that's your best bet. You'll need to go through Harley first, though. That's a port city on the eastern edge of Cross.
To Harley first, then.
You'll know you're going the right way if you see a village called Mars. Kurik's kind of out of the picture right now, so Mars is going to be the best place to stock up and get a good night's sleep before the voyage.
Mars. Okay.
You still seriously want to go to L after all this? You guys must be crazy.
Yeah, this poor cook. It'll be fine, man. Well, bye, everyone. So we need to do some fishing. Dawn-lit cascades. A waterfall beside Lake Cole that shines divinely in the sunlight, entrancing all who see it. They say some travelers even spend a whole day lost in its beauty. Wait, I can't get down from here. Ah!
Behind us!
Oh, great, a back attack. Uh-oh, oh, Rena's dying.
How about this?
Rena, don't die, it's expensive to revive you.
Take this! That's one for us.
I got some slimy gelatin. Tasty, tasty. Like it. There. Oh, okay, there we go. Tiny little ridge stopping me. Just give me some fish. Harbor Amago. I think that's one of the fish I need. I guess I won't know until I get to Harley. No, stop giving me chests. Chests normally good, but not when I'm fishing. Yeah, the monster is just waiting patiently for me to finish fishing. Don't worry, monster. Oh, stop giving me chests. I mean, I guess I'll take blackberries. You wanna fish with me, monster? Monster-san? We'll do one more fish. Okay, now we can fight, monster.
Be careful.
We got enemies.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Okay, now let's go to next town. So, let's go to Mars. See, again, I'm curious how the Mars storyline goes when you don't have Celine in the party. Like, I read that she just doesn't even appear, but unless they changed it for second evolution. Because it would make sense for her to at least be there, you know? Otherwise, that's a whole lot of dialogue that just doesn't get said. Oh, look, there's a chest on that beach. I don't want to go all the way over there, though. Sometimes I forget how big this world map is, because there aren't actually that many locations in it. that we actually like visit. Like, the story actually goes by pretty quickly if you think about it. Let's fight something.
We got enemies. We can win this.
Oh, Rena, aim for the other one.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Alright, we'll get to play as DS for a little bit. Oh no, but he's gonna be a guest though, so I don't know if I can actually control him at that point. I mean, not that I like DS, but I just want more physical fighters in the party. What if I just walk straight past... What if I just walk straight past Mars? I mean, I guess the exclamation mark is there, so I have to go... Yeah, this game's pretty faithful to the original, although this game was already remade for the PSP, so I think it's pretty faithful to the PSP remake. I think this is an excellent remake. It basically just takes everything from the original, keeps it intact, but improves upon it. While also, like, the style is better, but also, like, the same, you know? Hey, Envelope, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today. Oh, Selena's here.
Rena?
Hi, Celine. Sorry for rejecting you earlier.
Oh, Celine, what are you doing here?
That's a funny thing to ask. This is the village where I live.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Celine, what are you doing here in your own house? That's so weird.
But enough about me. You've arrived at our time of greatest need.
What do you mean?
Please, have a seat and we'll explain everything. Elder, I am familiar with this swordsman. He's a powerful fighter to have on our side.
Ah, wonderful. A sign that luck has smiled upon us.
It'd be funny if I rejected her before going to Cross Cave, then would she still say that, even though she's never seen me fight?
Could you tell us what's going on here, Celine?
Please, allow me to explain.
Yes, Father.
Sometime last evening, every child in the village simply vanished, as if they were rubbed out of existence. As we scrambled to form a search party, this man here came back from the Forest of Symbols with a disturbing message.
I was by myself in the forest at the time, practicing my symbology. Then all of a sudden, a bandit appeared before me. I steeled myself for battle, but he simply stood there and told me this before he disappeared into the woods. Our boss has your children. If you want them back, bring us 500,000 foal and the secret book.
What's this secret book he's talking about?
We cannot reveal specifics, but it is a book that describes the unique form of symbology passed down through the generations in this village.
When we heard the story, we were all at a loss as to what to do. Not only did we learn that our children were kidnapped, but that bandits were encroaching on the Forest of Symbols.
Hey Angora, welcome to the stream today. Thanks for dropping by.
The forest has been protected for ages by holy symbols etched into the land itself, repulsing the wicked and evil-hearted. If they have broken through that barrier, then we must face a dire reality. Our enemy is more powerful than any that has come before.
So what about the children?
According to a second messenger, the children are being held by the bandits deep inside the forest. He said that until we fulfill their demands, they'll stay exactly where they are. We don't know anything else about the children.
The Forest of Symbols is a special training ground for us symbologists. Furthermore, its landscape and terrain make it a natural fortress difficult to penetrate.
If it were simply a pack of bandits we were dealing with, it would take no more than a small team to dispatch them.
But the lives of our children are at stake. We can ill afford to make any rash moves. They may be simple bandits, but they have proven at least strong enough to break the barrier protecting the Forest of Symbols. Their defeat would mean nothing if the children were to be caught in the carnage.
So there's pretty much nothing we can do.
We haven't been sitting here simply twiddling our thumbs. One of our search team has already discovered the location of the bandit hideout. With that information in hand, all we need now is a way to rescue the children.
Oh, so you're set then?
We are. But as I mentioned earlier, we fear that to act by ourselves would prove to be insufficient. Fate has brought us a master swordsman. We thought we could ask him to join us in our rescue effort.
Diaz!
Rena?
You know this man, Rena?
Yes, we come from the same village. Is this the swordsman you're talking about?
That he is. There are few fighting men in this world who haven't heard the name Diaz Flack.
You have nothing to worry about then. Diaz is the strongest swordsman in the world. He could kill the whole group by himself.
Diaz has agreed to our request. He said it would make a good warm-up for the upcoming liqueur armory contest.
Really?
But I have to say, his conditions are a tad unreasonable.
How so?
Because he's an unreasonable fella.
He wants to go in by himself, without anybody else helping him.
I have trouble swallowing that part myself. If we are going to rely on the whims of an outsider, surely we must assign some guards to him at the very least.
Oh no, you can totally trust Diaz. I know him really well. He's an honest man, and as a fighter, no one can even come close.
I like how Diaz just hasn't said
I'd prefer
anything.
to have someone more experienced than you to speak on his behalf, young lady.
Call me what you will, but I don't really feel like babysitting a bunch of people who are going to be nothing but a burden to me.
Well, 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 look who it is.
Of all the rude things to say, didn't you hear what I said? I said that it was time for me to show off the fruits of my training.
This isn't a game, kid. If I team up with someone who thinks it is, we're doomed to fail. I'm done here.
You just called
If you
Selena
need me,
kid.
I'll be back at the inn. It's been too long, Rena. I hardly recognized you.
Me too.
Oh, you think he's right, don't you? Let me tell you, Father, I'm going to save those kids whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, I'm gonna save all the children in the village.
I know how you feel, Celine, but...
Besides, there's more than one swordsman here in the village.
Rena.
What is it, Rena?
Why'd you enter my room without knocking? I should have locked the door.
I have a message from the Elder. He still wants you to rescue the children.
Is that all he had to say?
Listen. I want you to fight along with the rest of us, all right?
What? Are they all down on their knees begging for me?
I'm going to talk to Diaz.
See, this is really weird. Like, why even bother having the flashback when they could have just shown the scene first? And then show her going to the inn. Because they're literally just like a minute or two apart.
Rena!
What are you so surprised about? She already said they're from the same village, did she not?
Yeah, but...
We haven't seen each other in 2 years.
There's more to it than that, isn't there?
Huh?
All you want to do is just talk to Diaz?
Alone in his room in the inn?
Well, I think so. I mean, we've got a lot to talk about.
Of course you have a lot to talk about. You tell yourself that. Clearly Diaz has a lot to talk about too.
Diaz, I want you to understand. I know you're a world-class swordsman, but...
If you already know that, then you also know there's no reason for us to fight together.
Why do you have to be so averse to other people? If you think that makes you strong, you're wrong. The only thing shunning other people proves is that you're too scared to accept anyone.
You see me for the first time in years, and you think it's the perfect time to start lecturing me? You've gotten a lot brattier than I remember you, Rena.
I'm not the child I used to be, Diaz.
His laughing face looks so
It's
silly.
only been 2 years, you know.
But I...
Well, since it's my sister begging me, I guess I might as well do her a favor at the very least.
Diaz.
But if those other guys wind up getting in my way, I'm just going to pretend they don't exist and get on with it by myself.
Thanks. Cecile says thanks too.
At first I thought she got Celine's name wrong, and I was like, wait, who's she talking about?
Hear her. Heaven's kind of far away.
Kind of brazen of you, Rena, to bring up his, like, dead sister. Like, as if you can hear her voice or something. Hey, Curious, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today. Go quickly before I change my mind. Fine, DS. Be that way.
You're late. Did that man do something to you?
Listen, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but I want to have Diaz join our group.
What are you talking about?
I asked Diaz, and he promised me that he would fight alongside us.
And we know how this promise goes.
Well, it only makes sense that he'd listen to the cute girl next door instead of everyone else.
That wasn't the issue here. I'm telling you, he's a first-class swordsman. He'd be a huge asset to us out there.
What do you think, Claude?
He said he could do it all by himself. What's the point of having him along then?
Yeah, exactly. Celine, what are you talking about, the group? You rejected me the other day. I'm not in your group.
How could you say something like that?
Well, it's true, isn't it? Besides, do we really even need him?
Huh. Well, I guess I'm going with Diaz then.
Rena.
Maybe you don't need him, Claude, but I do.
Again, the whole love triangle thing in this game is just so annoying.
Judging by your face, I suppose it didn't go very well.
You aren't even looking at me.
I don't have to.
Anyway, I've decided to go along with you instead.
You? Miss Rena Lanford?
I promise I won't drag you down. After all, I have this healing power.
After all, you need a healer in your party. Don't worry about those other guys, they don't have a healer now, but...
At this point, I doubt you'd listen to me.
It's okay, Claude and Celine don't need a healer.
Guess I might as well give up and say yes now, instead of making you follow me around like a puppy dog.
Thank you.
That doesn't sound very enthusiastic.
You don't sound very enthusiastic.
I was kind of saying sorry at the same time.
Well, if you're coming along, you better get some sleep. That, and make sure you have all the supplies you need. We'll be setting off tomorrow.
All right. I'll go get everything in order.
Going to sleep already? Sure. Here, right here, in your inn room.
We're behind schedule. Let's go.
But everyone's still asleep.
You want to be on the road the same time they are?
That's not the point, Diaz.
Yeah, look, it's my two favorite characters in the
Bandits
game.
will be off their guard if we attack them now.
It'll be great.
I know.
What could go wrong?
The Elder gave me these mud shoes yesterday. Said something about needing them to cross the swamps in the forest.
Does the fact that you're giving them to me mean you've accepted me as a partner?
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, girl. Girly.
Whatever.
Whatever. Very cool, DS. Very cool.
Hey, remember that time you gave me a tiara made of grass? I just thought of that a little while ago.
Let's get moving.
Can I play as him even though he's a guest? Or I guess... Well, I can. I knew that I'd be able to switch to him in battle. I didn't think I'd be able to actually put him as the leader. I shouldn't do this landmark because I don't have Claude with me, so he'd miss out the XP. He's level 35! Like, there's really no point in me grinding enemies in this forest because Claude's not gonna get the XP.
This is the forest, right?
Whoa, you're going in right now?
I want to finish this fast.
Okay, man. Good luck.
Well, this will be fun, I guess.
We're almost there. Brace yourself.
Right.
So, like, apparently in, like, the OG game, DS, despite them talking about how great he is, he's actually not one of the best physical fighters in the party. Like, Claude, Ashton, Bowman, Chisato all outclass him. But I think in Second Evolution they made him a little bit better, but he's still not one of, like, he's not a must-have character in the party, despite all their flaunting about him.
I just need a minute to finish this. What a waste of time.
Okay, what are his skills? He knows Air Slash as well. Crescent Cross, Pale Moonlight.
You ready for this?
Don't get in my way.
Crescent Cross! Air Slash!
Don't get in my way.
You ready for this?
He doesn't even take damage from these enemies. They give him 0 damage.
Not too bad.
Over. Excellent.
Like, I get it from a story perspective why he's like this, like stronger, but from like a gameplay part, that makes this part of the game really boring. And also it means that Claude misses out on all the XP, and if I had Celine, she would also miss out on all the XP. It's all very silly. Chaos Sword, Pale Moonlight. Hey, Jim Yumachan, welcome to the stream.
We got enemies.
Don't get in my way.
Pale Moonlight! Pale Moonlight! Chaos Sword!
Is that all?
So, maybe I'll do... These are break focus, this is HP focus. Let's do HP focus here. I mean, Pale Moonlight looks pretty cool, I guess. Chaos Sword. Here, we'll do this one.
We can't walk through this swamp.
I like how all the monsters just evaporate when you get into the cutscene, and then they come back after.
No worries. We've got our mud shoes on.
Oh, you're right.
Very respectful monsters. Like, oh, they're in a cutscene. Better back off for a little bit. It would be disrespectful of us to attack them now. Forgot I don't like these guys.
Onward.
It's like, what game was it while I was playing? I think it was Xenoblade, where sometimes the monsters would be chasing me and I would run to a cutscene to avoid them. It's the ultimate strategy. You can't get me when I'm in a scripted cutscene.
Is that all?
Easy win. Ooh, great!
She learned laser beams. Yeah, it's my pro gamer strats. Exactly. Oh, now the monsters are green.
Don't underestimate them.
I'm too strong for them now.
What a waste of time.
Key, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today.
Mere pawns.
Oh, Jimmy Unchan, congratulations on the 3 stream streak.
That was a waste of time.
Enjoy your bonus froggy coins. You know what? It's kind of a waste to be even fighting these guys.
Who the hell are you?
Why is his hair white in the sprite but a lot darker in his artwork? I don't know, there's a few inconsistencies. Like, there's a couple other characters that join your party and their sprite hair colors are like completely different than their like artwork hair colors, and it really throws me off.
Don't waste our time. Get out of our way and leave the forest.
It's because he's a Sephiroth wannabe, that's why.
You expect us to listen to that crap?
Where are the children?
I see. Coming here to play the hero to take us down, huh?
Like, I think, like, for DS, I could kind of be like, okay, fine. They gave him lighter hair in the sprite, but I don't know, for Bowman, his hair was, like, way lighter on his sprite than it was on his artwork. Not to mention that his sprite is wearing a different outfit than his artwork, too, so it just looks really weird. Who else was really inconsistent? I think... I'm trying to think who else joined us that was a little inconsistent. No, I think, actually, I think it was just some NPCs that might have been a bit different. Oh yeah, no, it was Noel, yeah. Noel is like blonde in the sprite and then like a brunette in the artwork. He looks so... And his ears in his sprite look like he has like... I know they're supposed to be elf ears, but they look like cat ears on his sprite. It's so weird.
Call it what you want. Either way, I'm not interested in dealing with grunts like you.
Well, let's just see about that.
Don't get in my way.
Finally over.
Oh, I also just noticed my battle gauge goes up to 300 right now.
Those guys were quite a handful.
You think so? Why don't you run on home then?
Gosh, DS, you're so annoying.
That's not what I'm saying. I was just wondering if Claude and Celine will have any problems.
I don't see any reason for us to worry about that.
Like, I know a lot of people like DS because it's like the brooding, edgy guy with the long hair, but it's like, I think they do a poor job of, like, you can write an edgy character that's kind of interesting and still likable. DS is not that.
Don't underestimate them.
Unless you're like attracted to him, he doesn't have any good traits.
That was a waste of time.
He embodies a lot of the stereotypes I don't like in this type of character archetype. Oh, Kieran, you were just talking to Rena, and she was like, I don't know what I saw in DS when I was a kid. This script is faithful to the PSP remake of this game, because they actually use the same voiceovers. So they actually have to follow it word for the voice cutscenes. I think the PSP version is slightly altered from the original, because it's like, what, 1996, and then 2006, and then now 2023? But I think it keeps the spirit of it. But compared to the PSP one, it is literally the same.
Who goes there?
Oh, great. They just had to change out the guards right now, didn't they?
Yeah, it is a product of its time, so I can't really fault it. But I can still hate DS.
Wait a minute. It's you guys.
You're a bunch of weaklings too, right? Get out of our faces and save us a lot of pain and heartbreak.
You'll pay for that, you.
I like the synchronized walk of the bandits. They're so funny looking. They're supposed to be like intimidating, and they're all like walking together in unison with their funny little mustaches and swords.
A waste of time.
Excellent!
Great, now Rena's overleveled. Meanwhile, Claude is gonna be behind.
You didn't have to rile them up like that, Diaz.
I'm just stating the obvious. They got angry because I nailed it on the head. You look like you've got something to say.
Nope.
Yeah, buenos dias, Diaz. Exactly. Exactly.
10 seconds.
Look out!
Onward.
Good.
Excuse me, monster. I'm just gonna steal that chest behind you. Don't worry about a thing. Just gonna scooch on by.
What
hello.
on to you, you bastards! Guess you don't care what happens to the kids then.
The more you people blather on, the more obvious it is how useless you are in a fight.
Afraid your luck's just run out. Prepare to die.
What a waste of time.
I need to heal you, Diaz.
No, you don't. He's a full HP.
Don't need it.
I wonder if Claude and Celine are alright.
I wonder if Claude and Celine are alright. They don't have a healer with them. I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
If you're that worried, why don't you go join them?
I'm not worried. It's not any of my business what they do.
Gosh, everyone in this game is just so done with each other.
Help me! You're from Mars, right? Yeah.
No, I'm from Expel.
Wait, dumb brat.
We got enemies.
I just need a... What a waste
It's
of
all
time.
over.
So you escaped from the bad guys who caught you?
Yeah? Could you show us where everyone else is? Are you gonna rescue them?
Yep, that's my job.
Thanks, you guys.
I told you, it's just my job.
Well, still, thanks. My name's Cecile.
Cecile?
Is that really your name, Cecile?
What?
Just a coincidence.
How's
She
it
doesn't look
possible?
anything like my sister.
How could two people in the world have the same first name? That's impossible.
Come on, this way. They're inside, here. Wow, it isn't even guarded. We're in luck.
Something's not right with this. Where's the security here? We ran into a few bandits, but I'd have a lot more guards around if I were trying to hold a bunch of kids hostage.
Yeah, let me teach these bandits how to properly hold some kids hostage. They're clearly not doing it right.
So what does this mean?
Think about it. Don't you think this whole kidnapping thing is just a big charade?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying that they kidnapped these kids for some other reason.
Bingo. So you finally sniffed us out. Too bad you're deep in the heart of the forest. It's too late for you to turn back now.
I like how these soldier dudes, they don't have overworld sprites, they only have battle sprites. So he's standing in this really awkward position. Like he looks like he's about to like ram a door, like shoulder tackle a door or something like that.
The village.
The children are just a bonus to us. They'll be more than worth the trouble once we put them up for sale.
What's going on here, Diaz?
They kidnapped the kids to lure us out of the village. Now they're gonna strike town, wear out the symbologist, and steal all their treasure.
The symbologist is a very rich man, but he's a tougher nut to crack than you think. No wonder the boss had so much trouble.
So you aren't the leader?
As if I need to tell you anything. You're gonna die right here. This conversation is over.
I like how he has a two-part name too. Oh, actually, I should protect Rena. What do you eat to get so large?
What a waste of time.
Hey Meteorite, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Gosh, Rena's gonna be like 5 levels over leveled Claude now. What does he eat to get so big? Plot juice. You're right.
Let's get the kids out of here.
You've got to save everyone.
You're here to save us? Thanks, lady. I'm just glad everyone's all right.
This isn't over yet, though. We don't know what's happening back in the village.
That's what Claude's there for.
Assuming they didn't get themselves killed on the way.
Assuming they didn't follow us into the forest and leave the village unguarded, surely they wouldn't do that because we riled them up.
Claude's just as strong as you, Diaz, when he puts his mind to it.
I'd like to see that with my own eyes, then.
Well, you better hurry back.
Oh, they only captured 3 kids. Wait. Okay, I was about to say, how come... I was going to say, do they all have names? Yeah, they all have names. Bart and Colin.
Claude!
Rena!
Yes!
What is that?
SpongeBob.
The symbologist that was at the Elder's house. The real him, that is.
That was the bandit's boss, wasn't it?
What are you doing here, Rena?
We just rescued the children from the house they were being held in.
Really?
You took this guy by yourself?
That's right. With some help from Celine, of course.
Celine's like, excuse me?
I see. Rena wasn't lying after all.
What do you mean?
The day we cross swords may not be so far away. I look forward to it.
My first assumption was that Rena is a
I apologize
liar.
for my rudeness earlier. You probably wouldn't be a drag on me after all.
What's he talking about, Rena?
Diaz.
Time is of the essence. We must return to the village.
Yeah.
Rave, Celine.
I still love how two-dimensional he looks on the bed.
My dear.
Father.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank you, Rena.
I'll leave you all alone for now.
Thank you so much, Rena. I shall never forget this. I don't know how I can thank you for saving my husband.
Igris has regained consciousness.
Oh, has he?
I think he'll be fine once he gets some rest.
Well then, I'll go see how he's doing.
So that symbologist was the real culprit all along.
There was no way for us to know since he disguised himself as one of the victims.
I'm really impressed, though. You defeated the bandit boss all by yourself.
All by yourself. Just all by yourself. Not even with any help from Celine.
Not by myself. Celine was the key to the whole thing.
Even so, Diaz was really impressed.
I'm sure his skills are still way beyond anything I have. That's the impression I get anyway.
It's almost like he's like 20 levels higher than me.
Claude?
It's easy to lash out against someone, but it's hard to accept them as an equal. If he was praising me, even just a little, that just means he's that much better than I am with a sword. I think I'm starting to understand what you see in him, Rena.
Why do you have to be that way, Claude? Diaz is like the big brother I never had. You're getting the wrong idea, and I don't like it.
Oh, really?
We're here right now because we're investigating the sorcery globe, right? You haven't forgotten, have you?
Rena.
What?
That stone that Alan had with him. Never mind. I hope you find your mother.
Thank you.
Well, great. Now, yeah, I am 5 levels higher than you. Thanks a lot, Claude. Claude, I bet you didn't even kill that boss. I bet that you made Celine do all the work and she got all the XP, and that's why you didn't level up at all while I was gone. Monument of Truth. Stone tablet has been in Mars since ancient times. The glyphs upon it are said to reveal the underlying principles of symbology when deciphered. Yeah, geez, Claude, you just leveled up from staring at a rock? You didn't level up when you were fighting the boss? I smell a liar.
Hold it!
Celine, it'd be really awkward if we rejected you joining the party for a 3rd time.
What are you doing? Are you planning to leave without even saying goodbye?
That wasn't exactly what we intended, but...
That's not so different from Diaz, is it?
Well,
Don't-
we can't afford
don't
to
compare
spend
me
too
to
much
him.
time here. The sun's just about ready to set.
Why don't you stay over for the night? I need to repay you two for all that you've done.
Are you sure it's okay?
Oh, come on. Are you forgetting that you two are the heroes of the day?
Heroes, huh?
Of course. To whom are we going to express our gratitude if you two just run off like this?
Diaz didn't say where he was going, did he?
I think you'll find him soon enough. He may not like dealing with others, but he causes chaos everywhere he goes regardless.
True.
Now then, you two are going back to my place. Come on, come on!
That was delicious, thank you.
Oh, not at all. I'm just happy you enjoyed it.
Are you feeling all right?
Fit as a fiddle, and it's all thanks to Rena. By the way, I hear you're on your way to Harley.
Yes, sir. We're going to travel across the sea to Licour, then find a way from there to the land of El.
But don't you want to go to the land of W's instead? Why would you want to go to the land of L?
Is there a problem?
I heard where you're going over dinner. You're after the sorcery globe, aren't you?
Yes. Could I ask you for your thoughts on the sorcery globe, Igris?
This is just my personal opinion, but I believe it might be some form of energy entity.
Energy entity?
Yes. And if that were the case, then perhaps whatever energy it's emitting is affecting all the animals in the area and turning them into monsters.
Gasp!
Does energy work like that?
Well, it's just one of many possibilities.
Well, it's just a video game. We can make energy do whatever we want.
Do you have any other thoughts?
I suppose the easiest explanation is that it's simply a normal meteorite. But that doesn't really explain all the phenomena we've had in the ensuing weeks. Are you sure you want to proceed into L immediately after landing on Liqueur? I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
What do you mean, Father?
Celine, you're not in our party. You're not part of this.
Why wouldn't it be?
You're working on far too little information right now. My suggestion would be to gather more intelligence in Liqueur before traveling to L. There's a fine line between courage and recklessness. Do you understand?
I understand. That sounds like a good idea to me.
Well, you're leaving early tomorrow, right? Best get to bed soon.
Thank you for seeing us off like this.
You have been a great help to me. Accompanying you to the village outskirts is the least I can do.
Well, it's time to get going.
Take care of yourselves on the road.
If L looks too dangerous, I don't want you to risk your lives.
Please be careful. If things are looking too dangerous, don't think twice about turning back.
Don't worry, I've got Claude with me.
That's true.
Where should we head first after landing on Liqueur?
Liqueur Kingdom should be your first stop, I suppose. It's the biggest country on the continent. You'll be able to find all the latest information, not to mention a wider selection of weapons.
I just remembered. There's something in Liqueur I want you to do for me.
Oh, I was just about to say, they never gave us the ancient text, which means what are we gonna do when we get to Linga? She's gonna give it to us now, isn't it?
Could you ask one of the linguists in Linga to decipher this book for me?
This? The book you found in Cross Cave?
Yes. The Elder was stumped by it as well, so the only thing left to do is consult with a scholar about it.
So where's this Linga, then?
A town in Liqueur. It's famous for its wealth of scholars.
All right, we'll take care of it.
Linga is on the southern tip of Liqueur. If I were you, however, I'd head for Liqueur Castle first.
Well, thanks for all your help.
Shall we set off for Liqueur, then?
You love how Celine gets extra screen time even if you don't recruit her. But then Noel, you literally just peace out and ditch him and never see him again. Not only that, but we also leave him behind on energy need when we get rid of the entire freaking planet. It's also funny because with Opera and Ashton and are they the only ones? Like, if you don't recruit them, and Welch. If you don't recruit them, you just literally never even see them in the game. Hey, Knight, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we got Bowman last time, so we're gonna get Presses this time. We're gonna get all the people that we didn't get the first go around. Which means that I'm gonna have none of my favorite characters in the party. Oh well. Say la vie. Alright, so if you If you want to recruit Ashton, of course, we can do that here, but... Oh, I should probably I'm gonna do this private action in Mars, because it looks like it's timed. Yeah, not only do I not get the characters I like, I also get Rena and Diaz front and center. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
What are you up to?
Oh, Rena. Nothing, just looking at the sky.
Again? You were doing that over in Salva, too.
Sometimes it's clear, sometimes it's cloudy. It's always something different, and that's why I never get tired of it. What kind of sky do you like most, Rena?
Huh? Me?
There's lots of different kinds, you know. A night sky filled with stars or a breathtaking sunset. Isn't there any that you like in particular?
Well...
Oh, it's time to be dismissive Rena. Dang it, none of these are dismissive enough. Well, Claude probably likes the stars, so let's go with no stars.
I think I like the plain blue sky. Clear as far as the eye can see. So big, you feel like you could just fly away. Of course, I would need wings if I wanted to actually do that.
If you can't fly, how about swimming through it?
Okay, when you word it like that, Kieran... I mean, you're right, but you don't have to word it like that. I'm trying to avoid pregnancy at every chance I can get. Man, I still can't believe it. I can't believe it. And after I worked so hard. Harvon, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
Just think of the way you swim through water. Imagine being able to do that in the middle of the deep blue sky.
That probably sounds really weird out of context for people that are just joining us and don't know what the events of the past couple streams.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Wouldn't it?
You're such a romantic, Claude.
No, she's falling for him again. Darn it. I'll need to go pickpocket him later. The Emperor of Fish. The fossilized remains of an ancient fish said to have ruled the seas of Expel. Despite its enigmatic nature and cult status among fishing fans, reports of sightings abound. Oh, he finally learned Helmet Break. No, Kieran. No, you're not. No. No. The ocean breeze feels so good. I can hear the cheerful voice of the fishermen. Yeah, should we do some fishing ourselves? Did someone say fishing? Fishing? Hey, 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 did I hear someone say fishing? What? Did she say that you're gonna fish? I'm gonna make real a creep this time. I don't think I did. Wanna fish? You like fishing? You're exploring this point? You must have great vision. What fish do you have caught? What points were there? Hey, hey, hey! Hey, slow down. What's going on? Oh, sorry, it's not often I meet fishermen from another planet. I got a little carried away. I like fishing. Do you like fishing? I like fishing. I don't get it, but who are you anyway? That's right, and you are... My name's Real. I like fishing. They're more than just little people. What a cute girl. I really, really like fishing. That's why they call me Real. Right? I like fishing. My dream is to catch every kind of fish in the world. In port, they call me the fish collector. It's a little embarrassing, but I'm glad to meet you. You're real. Keep it real, guys. Huh. Wonder who said it. And since fate happened to bring us together in this little corner of the vastness of the space, I have a favor to ask. I want to catch every kind of fish in the world, but it's a little difficult to do it on my own, so I'm gonna cheat and have you do it instead, okay? Okay? You mean you want the fish we catch? You catch on quick, but don't misunderstand me. I'm not gonna take your catch, see? I simply want you to show me your fish. Picture encyclopedia regularly. Of course, I'll make it worth your while. Also, if you catch more fish than you need, I'll buy the extras from you at a fair price. See, I get to see many different types of fish. You'll get to earn a little cash, and it's a fair exchange, right? Right? Hey, hey, hey. That's fine. I can help you then. Yahoo! Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm so happy. Yahoo! I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish. Hey, Real, you really do love fish and fishing. That's right. We need to work hard to show you lots of different fish, Real. Alright, this is a poor showing of my gratitude, but take it. What's this? This is my life's work, a manual containing all the secrets of fishing. Just reading it will greatly improve your fishing skills. You may be able to catch a fish that no one has ever caught before. I'm always around here, so when you fill up your fish picture encyclopedia, bring it here and show it to me. I'll have something to make it worth your while. Be sure to come back and see me. Best of luck to you. Like, I know Real's a character they added in this remake, and it's completely new, but it's just so funny to me that when Claude encounters Real, and he realizes that Real is not from this planet, he doesn't even think to be like, hey, could I borrow your communicator or something? I'm kind of stranded on this planet. He's just like, no, this person's too weird. They like fish a little bit too much. I should get out of here. You got 5 types of fish. I wouldn't have expected any less from such a promising fisherman. Here's a token of my thanks. What are you doing today? Do I have enough for the edge? For the... I don't have enough for the Raymond jewel. Where's the... Oh, here. Edge jewel. Oh, yes. Perfect. Thank you. It would have been cool if they had more different assault jewels besides just the main characters. I need to fish here too. Don't let Real see me. Yeah, she's just watching me fish. And you know what, Real? You're not getting any of these fish. Yeah, Real just heavy breathing. What'd you get? Huh? I see you're fishing. What'd you get? What fish did you catch? Can I see it? Okay, come on, one more fish. Honestly, I'm surprised that there isn't like a story event in Harley or Hilton. You just kind of go there and then just peace out and go straight to Liqueur. Like, it's just kind of weird considering you would expect them to kind of like try to pad out their time. Especially since on this playthrough, we're just kind of speeding through everything instead of taking our time, so it feels even more weird to just be running straight through all these towns and not doing anything. Hilton's Open Air Market. A famed stall-lined street in Hilton. Take care, because one can easily get caught up in a wallet-draining chain reaction of impulse buys here. I don't know if I would consider Rena's route easier. I mean, the routes are like 95% identical too. It's just the only difference is like the Mars section and like the Liqueur Armory tournament.
You ready for this?
The Kerr Armory tournament really had no gameplay to it, despite touting it as like a tournament. Great, now Claude is so underleveled, look at him. This loser.
Not too shabby.
And I guess the only other major determining factor is
The power!
Leon versus Diaz, but neither of them, I mean, they're both okay characters, but neither of them are essential. Okay, I actually need to train a little bit just for Claude. Look at him, look at how weak this guy is. Look at how wimpy this guy is. Oh god. I got stoned. I'll do it myself.
Good.
Good. Claude is petrified. Oh, he didn't even get XP from that. I don't think I have any stone cures. Okay, I'll gear up when I get to Liqueur. Also hard because I only have 2 party members. I feel like the Mountain Palace is gonna kick my butt. Even though I set it down to easy for the second playthrough to make things go by faster.
Here they come!
We got enemies! Ha!
Take this!
Oh god, I'm dying. Rena, can you actually use your spells to heal me? That would be very cool of you. It's not like you're the healer or anything, but...
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
But again, like, you know, for like whatever it was, 1996, having 2 different protagonists and slightly different things.
We got enemies!
Here they come!
It is kind of revolutionary for its time, but... Yeah, you can get Opera after the Liqueur Arms tournament. Oh, I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh, I am also dead. Oh my god, Claude's already dying again. Oh gosh. Okay, well, let's get out of here. I'm probably gonna die on my way out. There we go. Actually, I should... No, I'm fine.
Be careful!
We better be careful!
I hate these stupid caster girls that like fly around the stage and turn into whirlwinds. Like, it's so annoying. Yeah, fine, I'll go gear up first. I get it, game. I know what you're trying to tell me. Man, I miss Ashton.
Wow! I've never been to Liqueur before, but it's amazing.
Ha! You sound like some kind of country hick out on vacation.
Yeah, this run feels so lonely with just the 2 of us.
Well, excuse me for being excited, Claude. Do you have a problem with that?
Just me and my favorite character.
No problem.
Cross can't hold a candle to this place. No wonder they call this the biggest kingdom in the world.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Hey, let's go see the castle. I can't wait to see what it looks like.
Yeah, that's fine and all, but can't you guys save that for later? We've got business to take care of.
What?
Nothing.
I like how he's like, can't you guys? We got business, and it's like, Claude, it's just the 2 of us. There's no one else here, Claude. Oh, right. I can't even buy from the armory shops here until after the tournament. Oh well. But if I'm playing Rena's route, I don't even have to fight in the tournament, right? A likeness of the founders of the armory contest, artists unknown. Their gallant faces give the people courage and hope to live, making Liqueur into what it is today. Opinions may differ on this. Disclaimer.
Welcome to Liqueur Castle.
Could we have an audience with the king, please?
Unfortunately, His Majesty will be unavailable for the duration of the armory contest.
We need to see him as soon as possible. Is there anything we can do?
Well, it's not impossible, I suppose. If one of you won the contest, you'd get to receive a congratulatory message from the king. Otherwise, I'm afraid you will have to wait several days.
Welcome. You can sign up for the contest here.
Second Reaper, congratulations. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. And the 15-month streak. I really appreciate all your ongoing support. Thank you so much for coming by all the time. And enjoy the froggy emotes. Sign up? I guess I have no choice.
Are you sure about this, Claude?
Of course I'm sure. I'm entering the Liqueur Armory contest.
But, I mean, everyone else is gonna be really strong, I bet. You might get seriously hurt.
Yeah, you might get seriously hurt by some dude who's like 20 levels higher than you because you do 0 damage to him. Just saying.
Are you saying that I'm too weak to stand a chance?
You know that's not what I meant.
I've never had anyone give me an impartial view of my strength. Heck, I've never had anyone so much as recognize me for my talents instead of my name. That's why I think this is a great chance for me. A chance to test myself.
Claude.
Besides, there's someone in this tournament I've just got to meet.
Do you mean Diaz?
Claude C. Kenny, is that correct? All right. I've taken care of your application. Make sure you find a sponsoring weapon shop and register with them by the day before the tournament.
I got it.
So last time I registered for that, because like, last time I was actually geared, so most of the weapon shops were not upgrades for me, but I think this time, they're all gonna be pretty good.
You know, Claude, if you're gonna be in the tournament, I suppose that means we'll be in Liqueur for at least a few days.
Yeah, sorry to be such a pain in the neck.
Please don't worry about that. Actually, I'm very impressed, you know, seeing you challenge yourself like this.
I don't know if I'm all that, but I'll do what I can for you, Rena.
You need to choose a weapon shop first, don't you?
Oh, right. Signing up at the castle wasn't enough, was it?
There are weapon shops all over Liqueur. It shouldn't be too hard to find one.
Let's take a look around the city. I want to go visit them all before I make a decision.
Like, again, it doesn't really matter. Last time I think I was with this guy. I kind of want to go with the flirty girl this time, just to see what she says afterwards. And she's the only one that has an actual enclosed shop. We've got the most eclectic selection in town, from hidden gems to cult items. Excuse me, are you accepting armory contest entrance here by any chance? Of course, I just love watching fighters battle it out while wearing rare equipment. We haven't decided to go with this shop yet, but we can see what you're Can we see what you're offering? Of course you can, sweetie. You can look for as long as you like. I mean, everything's an upgrade in this case too, so yeah. Sure. We're also offering 1 fruit syrup, 1 refreshing syrup, 1 lotion of strength, and 1 violent pill. Don't you guys want a violent pill? Doesn't that sound safe? I also like the idea of lotion of strength. So in the middle of the battle, you just start like rubbing it all over yourself. How does it all sound to you, sweetie? Sure. I decided to go with this shop. Sign me on. I love a man who has a taste for rare equipment. Is there anything else I need to do now? All you have to do, sweetie, is visit the reception desk on the day of the contest. We'll give you our equipment along with all the items you'll need for the contest. Until then, you're free to do whatever you please. Oh, to think of the manly sweat and breath that'll be flowing on the rare set of equipment. Is there anything more beautiful in the world? Thanks for choosing our shop in the armory contest.
Well, I guess this means I'm officially entered now.
It's interesting, isn't it? For the combatants, this is a matter of life and death, but for everyone else, it's like a national festival.
Well, it doesn't bother me at all. If you've got a chance to let loose, there's no reason why you shouldn't take it.
Claude.
Everyone has a different goal in life, you know? There's no point trying to force them down one way or the other.
I suppose you're right. I should probably cut loose a little myself, too, sometimes.
You're right. Let's paint the town red until the tournament starts. Train
I
your
still think
skills,
that-
play around, just do whatever you want.
I still think that this whole tournament arc is pretty straightforward in this game. I think it'd be cool if it was like, Rena secretly enters under a different identity and then she beats the crap out of Claude or something like that.
We can stay in Liqueur until the day of the tournament, right?
Yeah, not only is the inn free for tournament contestants, but they'll even wake me up on battle day so I don't sleep through it.
All right. Now let's go have some fun.
Welcome to the Liqueur Hotel. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm one of the contestants in the tournament.
Again, like, signing up for a tournament is still such a good deal. Like, you sign up, there's no registration fee, you get a bunch of free items and free weapons and armor from a weapon shop, you get a free stay at the inn for like the whole week, and then you could just like drop out and withdraw or something at the end if you don't want to fight.
Ah, yes. I see your armory contest badge. Could I have your name, please?
Claude C. Kinney.
Claude C. Kenny. Indeed, your name's on the list. I wish you the best of luck in the tournament. However, I must warn you that participants are not allowed to leave the city until after the armory contest is over. Do you have anything left to take care of? Very good. I've assigned you to the gate suite. Please enjoy your stay.
I wonder if we'll see Diaz there. We haven't seen him in any of the towns we've been to.
Feels so lonely in this room without Celine and Ashton.
It feels like time slows down to a crawl whenever you're waiting for something big to happen.
What are you so nervous about, Rena? It's not like you're the one fighting.
You're right. I suppose I am acting a little strange, aren't I?
Yeah, it hasn't been that long since we saw Diaz. Come on, Rena.
Rena?
I make you all nervous when I'm around, don't I, Claude? I'm gonna go out and walk around for a bit then.
I'd like to walk around a bit more. I like how it says Claude left, but it's like, actually Rena was the one who left. Technically.
My grandfather finally completed his sword. Please, would you mind using it in the contest?
Huh? What store does your granddad run?
The one in that house over there. That's my grandfather's shop.
Don't be stupid, kid. That's just a rundown old shack.
No, it's my grandfather's shop. Really?
This section must be so awkward for Claude with no party members to comfort him when he's having all this drama. He could deal with it on his own off-screen.
Look, quit trying to pull one over on me, okay? I need to go find a real store to sponsor me before the contest starts.
Hey, at least without our party members, it means they're not going to gaslight him into thinking he did well during that tournament at the end.
What's the matter? Is something bothering you?
Do you know anyone fighting in the contest, lady?
The contest?
What contest? It's not like we came here for a tournament.
Sword for the big contest, but nobody wants to use it. It's a really great sword, I swear.
Well, I've got a friend who's going to be participating. We can try asking him.
Hey Aru, welcome to the stream today. Thanks for stopping by.
Really? Oh, I think he's already chosen a shop, though.
That's not gonna work then. You can't switch shops once you've made your decision.
Enter the tournament yourself, Rena. Beat everyone up. Take the sword, but then just beat everyone up with your fists. I'm telling you, it's a good strat.
I'm sorry. I know. How about we go look for someone together?
Look where?
Well, if you want to meet a lot of fighters, the tavern's definitely the place to go.
Yeah, the tavern. That's where a little child should be going, right? How old are you, like 10?
My grandfather didn't want me going in there. He said it was too uncivilized for me.
Well, I'll be accompanying you, so it won't be that bad, right?
Yeah, I'll just take this kid to the bar. Easy.
You think we'll find someone who'll take our sword, though?
Of course we will.
All right, let's go.
You got it.
Come with me, child. Actually, can I go inside her grandfather's shack?
Sophia, I thought I told you to stop bothering strangers.
But Granddad, this stranger said she'd take me to the tavern.
I'm not bothering her, am I, lady?
Not at all.
I apologize, young lady. Once my granddaughter gets an idea in her head, she just runs and runs and runs with it.
Oh, don't worry about it. That's a very nice sword.
Oh, are you interested in swords, ma'am?
Oh, well, I'm pretty much an amateur when it comes to swords.
Amateur, professional, it doesn't really matter. I'm just happy someone had the heart to compliment the swords I put so much effort into forging.
My grandfather's a really, really good blacksmith.
But why don't you have a sign put up for your shop?
Well, I'm too old to handle a lot of work all at once any longer. Besides, there's a dozen craftsmen in town who produce better work than I can.
Oh, that's not true at all. You have to believe in yourself more. Look at this sword you made. It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Not a single person in town is willing to actually fight with it. My skill with a hammer has withered way more quickly than I thought.
Maybe it's because you didn't put a sign up, sir. Make up your mind. What do you want? You want someone to use your sword or not? Let's find someone who will want to use Grandpa's sword.
See all the tough-looking guys in here? I'm sure some of them still haven't found a shop yet.
Let's get a really strong-looking one.
Nobody too scary, though. We better get someone who's nice and handsome.
Rena, are you looking for a swordsman or are you looking for a date?
Okay.
Oh look, there's a picture of the ethereal queen. She's the super boss in most of the Star Ocean games. Rena, we need to find someone who's nice and handsome and big and beefy and strong and single. I mean, what? Enough small talk, lady. You want to go out with me if you're not doing anything? Like how she's not even, like, with Sophia. I wouldn't mind seeing some women in the contest, but children, I'd have to draw the line there. Say, hey Rena, is that guy really a fighter? Sorry, but I have registered with a different shop. Try asking someone else. What's with the kid next to you? What, a sword hammered out by some old guy I've never even heard of? Forget it, kid. I wouldn't use that thing even if you paid me.
I probably shouldn't leave Sophia alone in here.
Well then why was the quest marker telling me to leave the room? Oh hey,
Rena,
Sephiroth.
Is that you?
Diaz! What are you doing here?
Why so surprised? I told you I was entering the tournament.
Did you mean what you said in the Forest of Symbols?
Maybe I did.
It wasn't that long ago, you know. You must be going senile early if you've forgotten about it already.
Rena, it wasn't that long ago. Also, Rena, it's been so long since we've seen Diaz. Make up your mind, girl.
What about you, Rena? Did you get in another argument? This isn't any place for a girl to drink alone, you know.
I'm not alone. I brought a 10-year-old girl with me.
That's not why I'm here. I'm just looking for a tournament fighter willing to use this sword that Sophia's grandfather made.
A sword?
What the hell, kid? You got a death wish or something?
Tell me one more time how I'm not that much of a swordsman, and I'll cut you in half, little girl.
Dang, these guys get riled up by a child so easily.
Well, stop picking on my grandfather's sword!
Oh, what? You saying that doddering old coot's a master swordsmith? Come on, that sword couldn't even slice bread.
We didn't even bring the sword with us.
How would you know before you try?
Who the hell are you?
The swords of Liqueur are masterpieces. There's little room for argument about that. A fine Liqueur sword is a weapon of world-class caliber, one that deserves all the reverence it gets.
Ha! Glad someone's got a little taste around here.
But this town's been riding on its reputation for too long, and the quality has suffered. Liqueur swords are getting duller by the year.
What was that?
I've been to every weapon shop in town, and not a single one has managed to catch my interest.
Diaz, you haven't registered with the store yet?
So what? All that proves to me is that you don't know nothing about what makes a good sword.
We'll see about that at the tournament. No sword of yours will be enough to stand a chance against me.
Ha! Tell you what, how about you drop the lip for now and we'll settle this in the arena with an audience watching.
It's literally what he just said.
I can hardly wait. Rena, you're coming with me.
Too bad all the combatants in the arena ended up just being gorillas and monsters. You're telling me a gorilla registered with a weapon shop?
Look, how stupid do you have to be to start a fight with a bunch of drunken goons at a tavern?
Hey, I'm not stupid!
Anyway, you said your grandfather's sword is the best. Does he have one ready?
Oh, of course! Granddad Gamgee's swords are the best in the world! You'll win for sure with the one he made.
Gamgee.
What is it, Diaz?
Rena, from now on I don't want to be seen together with you anymore.
Oh,
Stop wandering around and go back to your friends right now.
Oh, Diaz.
What's your problem all of a sudden?
I don't want him to get upset at me like that again.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to go visit this little girl's grandfather. There's no reason for you to tag along.
I guess not, but...
Will he be in the tournament?
Claude? Yes, he's in.
Tell him this. Win, and keep on winning until the final round.
Diaz, wait! Ugh, it's always like this. He doesn't care about anyone but himself.
He doesn't care about anyone but himself, but I'm still in love with him. Actually, what happens if I go over there? He and Grandpa are talking about something, so you can't go in right now. I also like how Diaz keeps referring to Claude as him and he, like as if it's like he who shall not be named. And he just expects us to know who he's talking about.
Are you all right, madam? You look pale.
I'm fine. I just need to rest in my room for a bit.
I just got rejected. How do you think I feel?
No one else found out about my encounter with Diaz, not even Claude. I looked around town a few more times hoping that I'd see him again, but I never did. Not until the day of the tournament. The day finally dawned on the Liqueur Armory contest. The town was alive with excitement, every street and thoroughfare packed with feverish crowds of people. One after another, the tournament contestants filed into Liqueur Castle. It wouldn't be long before Claude would be joining them.
Well, I'm all set. I'll be heading off for Liqueur Castle soon.
Try not to worry too much about things, okay, Claude?
I'll be fine. I feel a lot better today.
Really?
Don't worry. I really feel like I've got a chance to win today.
Oh, Claude. Right, I can do fishing here. Thanks for the reminder, Rena. Good. I got a gross eel. Kiro's interpretation of real is your favorite thing to come out of the second playthrough. I have a friend who, in Final Fantasy XIV, they're really into fishing. And it's just kind of a running joke that we send them all the fishing memes. And every time they hear the word fishing, they're like, fishing? Who's talking about fishing? And that just came to mind when I saw Real this time.
Excuse me, I'm participating in the tournament.
Your name?
Claude C. Kenny.
Claude Kenny.
Kenny, yes. First of all, please give me all of your weapons and items. We'll be keeping them here for you.
I'm keeping them in this tiny little donut desk.
All right. Now I'll give you the equipment sent to us by your sponsoring weapon shop. You'll receive the rest of your usable items before the battle begins. So check with the arena agent for details. For now, you're all set. Please relax in the waiting room until the tournament begins.
Thank you.
Excuse me, has my weapon arrived yet?
You're DS Flak, right? I'm sorry, we haven't received anything from your weapon shop.
And again, I have to keep saying this, but every time they mention it, like, DS Flak is such a weird, not intimidating sounding name that doesn't sound like a name.
How much time do I have?
You're surprised that DS even knows how to say excuse me?
Well, given the circumstances, we'll extend the deadline to just before the start of your first match. Would you perhaps be able to visit your weapon shop and see what the situation is?
I don't need you to remind me.
DS!
Rena, what do you want?
Is Gamgee's weapon here yet?
What's it to you?
Everything! I'm the one who introduced you to him.
Well, thanks for calling Kirby, Ash. Hey, Kirby.
Introduced him? What's all this about, Rena?
It's nothing. She was just in the right place at the right time. Nothing to get jealous over, Claude.
What?
Again, like, the whole like tournament arc is just so silly because it's just like, I was about to say weapon triangle, love triangle, right here in your face, bam, 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 love triangle.
Stop thinking about it. It's my problem, not yours.
I'm sorry. I need to go with DS for a moment.
Rena?
DS can't fight in the tournament without a weapon. You don't want to lose your chance to fight him, do you?
What are you waiting for? Go if he means that much to you.
Claude, it's not like that.
Well, you're the one picking out weapons for DS. Whose side are you on here anyway?
Claude, why are you saying this?
Why do you think, Rena?
Oh look, the lovers are fighting. And now Claude has no one to comfort him. No Celine, no Ashton.
Not again. You really enjoy giving your friends the wrong idea, don't you?
Well, what do you want me to do?
It's too late to turn back now. Come on. We gotta find that old man before I run out of time.
Where should we begin?
We'll try his place first.
Yeah, I guess a love triangle's a type of weapon triangle, right? You're right.
Sophia!
Rena and DS!
What happened, Sophia? Tell me.
My granddad! DS, you're scaring her. Calm down. Sophia, we came to help you and Gamgee. Where is your grandfather? We were going to the castle together, and these men came and took my granddad's sword.
He didn't try to fight back, did he?
They ran off, and he started chasing after them, and I don't know what happened after that.
Oh, damn, this guy comes with a lot of baggage.
Sophia, do you have any idea where Gamgee and those men could have gone? I don't know!
If they're in the tournament, then they have to be in town. They weren't in the tournament area. If I had to guess, they're probably drinking to their good fortune right now.
So that means...
Quick! To the tavern, Rena!
Please help, Grandpa. That sword means so much to him.
Who are you? Sorry about crashing your little party here, but I'm here to take my sword back.
What are you talking about? I don't know nothing about no sword.
You'll have to do better than that, punk. What about that one hanging off your waist?
Bah! Guess there's no point hiding it anymore. How about we find out how sharp this sword really is, huh?
Here goes.
Mere.
Alright, I'm Rena. No, I want to be Diaz.
That was a waste of time.
Why would these men do this?
Don't you remember? These are the guys who were picking on Sufia the night I ran into you.
Oh.
Yes, you ran into me during the day, not night. Cut to flashback from 5 minutes ago.
But they said they were gonna settle things with you during the tournament.
And now is the tournament, Rena.
They realized they didn't have a chance. Either they found out who I was, or they heard about the reputation that Gamgee had.
That's just not how you do things.
Well, you got people like these, and then you get idiots who plow head-on into every battle in front of them.
Who are you talking about?
Don't
Again,
look
it's
at
like,
me.
like he barely knows Claude at all, because every time we meet Diaz, he and Claude separate and Rena does her own thing, and yet he seems to have this, like, idea of who Claude is already in his head.
Anyway, let's go. We're gonna be late.
Where do you think Gamgee is, though?
I doubt they did anything that rough to him, but I have to admit that I'm a little worried.
So this entire tournament arc is so weird when you're playing as Rena, because you choose your weapon shop, but you don't even get to actually do any of the fights. Like, it just feels weird.
Sorry I'm late. You still taking registrations? I'm DS Flack.
Ah, Mr. Flack. Did you find your weapon?
Like this one here? You see Gamgee's inscription on the blade?
Yes, that matches what we have in the books. Very good. Get on over to the arena. Your first match will be starting in a few minutes.
Oh, do I get to do Diaz's match?
Right.
On the Claude route, you get to see Diaz's match, but you don't get to control him.
Thanks for helping me look for this, Rena. Sorry I forgot to thank you till now.
Diaz.
Okay, time to go cheer on Claude, I guess, and make him feel bad and get into another lover's spat. See, no fair. How come those warriors get to fight warriors and I have to fight gorillas? Hey, Leon. Hey, dude. What's so fun about a contest where you don't have to use your brain to win? It's the armory contest, Leon. Don't you find it fun at all?
Rena, you're back.
Hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late.
Rena, I won my first round match.
Really?
I got called into battle pretty much right after you left. There wasn't much I could have done about it.
Oh. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have left right before your fight if I had known you were the very first match.
It's okay. Besides, you were angry at me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, everyone. To only Claude.
Oh, Diaz is up next.
The 8th match of round 1 pits Thomas Nelson against Diaz Flack. Diaz was almost disqualified from the tournament, but he's got his weapon and he's ready for action. Let's see what
Thomas Nelson.
for us.
Thomas Nelson, the very fantasy RPG type name.
Mere pawns.
Oh, I still get to control him. He just does this on his own.
Moonlight! Hail moonlight! Is that all?
Okay, well thanks, I guess.
And there he goes! DS Black has won the 8th match of round 1! Let's give him a round of applause!
Oh, he made it just in time.
So Rena, what happened with Diaz?
It was nothing serious. Some guy stole Diaz's weapon to keep him from entering the tournament, that's all.
So hooking him up with the weapon in the first place was nothing serious, then?
That was just a coincidence. At first, I wanted to set it up with you, but then I remembered you had already registered.
Yeah, Claude just being so nosy. What were you doing, Rena? Tell me the exact time and place you went with DS, what you were doing, locations. I want an entire itinerary.
Oh, I see.
We don't have much time now. We'll probably say something we'll regret. Let's talk after the tournament's over, all right?
Well, I guess I'll have to hurry up and win this thing then.
Pardon me, Mr. Kinney. Round 2 is about to get started, so could you return to the waiting room?
Oh, sure.
Claude, do your best, okay? I'll be watching.
Got it.
I hope Gamgee was able to see Diaz's match. Hey, isn't that Gamgee over on the other side of the arena?
Oh, Rena, it's you!
Gamgee, are you all right?
Of course I am. My sword's fighting out there. You think I wouldn't come to see that?
Would you mind cheering on Diaz for me? There's someone else in the contest I need to look after.
Yeah, exactly, right? Claude and Rena are not dating or anything. He's just being possessive because he's like got his crush on her, despite not having much of a reason to have a crush on her at this point, because it's pretty early in the game. You know, we need to have that juicy drama, that juicy love triangle, you know?
Oh, then I'll do my best to yell my lungs out for you, okay?
Thanks, Gamgee.
Claude would be a toxic boyfriend. My sword, my lovely sword is gonna be used in battle. Oh, thank you, Tria. Thanks, Rena. Yeah, it's a product of its time. Oh, here comes the gorilla. The gorilla that clearly registered with an armory shop and entered the tournament.
Heat up, folks. We've got the first match of the second round for you, starting right now. Dora Dan is taking on Claude C. Kenny in this match, and it's shaping up to be a monumental battle. Claude's one of our younger competitors. How long can he hold out? Does he have what it takes to win it all? Let's find out.
This gorilla has a name.
Don't let air slash.
Oh, I don't even get to play as Claude.
Ow! Air slash.
Claude, come on. Yeah, pogo stick him.
That was easier than I thought.
Why a gorilla? Because I guess they didn't have enough enemy models. Like, no one questions the fact that he was fighting a gorilla.
Claude C. Kenny has won the first match of round 2. The semifinals are coming up next. Come on, I want to hear some noise from you guys.
Yeah, watch the AI just make him lose. I was worried for a second there. He got hit like 3 times and I was like, oh gosh.
Wow, my heartbeat's going crazy here.
Why did it tell me to run? Why did it tell me to walk all the way over here, and then as soon as I arrived here, the quest marker disappeared, and I have to go back here? So silly. Hey Lork, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
If Claude and DS wind up fighting each other, which side should I be cheering for?
Do I get to actually choose?
Dang! That Claude guy's in the zone! He's got this one in the bag!
You think so? I don't know. I think DS is the odds-on favorite here, at least as far as I'm concerned. Oh, DS!
Yeah, it's Rena's playthrough, but she's stuck in spectator mode. That's exactly what's going on.
Final match of the second round pits Anwin Millward against DS Flack. DS has garnered a lot of attention for himself in this tournament, and Anwin has a lot to prove himself. Who's gonna run away with it?
Well, is Anwin a gorilla? Oh, see? Normal human being.
DS Flack stormed through his first round matchup. His opponent in the second round is Anwin Millward. DS has garnered a lot of attention for himself in this tournament, and Anwin has a lot to prove himself. Who's gonna run away with it?
Well, time for me to sit back and do nothing.
Pawns.
Hail!
That was a waste of time.
Yeah, Anwin doesn't even have a middle initial. He doesn't stand a chance. You know, the more middle initials you have, the more powerful you are, right?
The hero of the hour, DS Flack, has won the final match of round 2. What do the semifinals have in store for us? You'll just have to sit and watch.
Even just having, like, a surname in this game is like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I knew
Hang on
DS
there.
had it in him. He seems to get stronger every time I see him. So it could really happen. Claude and DS fighting in the final round. Who am I supposed to cheer for then?
Do I get to choose? Please let me choose.
I don't know, but I told Claude that I'll be watching him, and that's what I'm gonna do right until the very end.
Just cheer, like, discreetly without any names. Go you! I'm cheering for you! Yes! I support the winner! So Claude moved on to the finals, oblivious to Rena's concerns about DS's formidable strength.
We have our first finalist. Claude C. Kenny has won the first semi-final match. Only 2 battles left, folks. It's only going to get hotter and hotter from here.
So, since I haven't been allowed to control Claude, does that mean I get to just watch him get slaughtered by DS this time instead of actually getting slaughtered myself? Yeah, she really said, I don't know who to cheer for, but I'm gonna cheer for Claude.
Oh my goodness, I'm just getting more and more anxious by the second. I saw everything, Claude. You've really made it to the finals.
I also love how apparently this armory contest is like the biggest thing on the continent, but the spectator benches are like empty. Like no one's watching this event.
I can barely believe it myself.
You've been impressive throughout the entire tournament, Claude. You've gotten so much stronger.
There's something I need to ask, though.
Yes?
Is DS still in it?
The smoke has cleared. It's time for the second semi-final match. And what a match it is!
Ogre. Maybe he's fighting Blanca from Street Fighter.
Fate has brought these 2 fighters against each other, and fate will allow only one of DS Black has dominated every match so far. Can Grand Laros put a stop to his mad rush? Here they come!
I just Chaos Sword! That was a waste of time.
I also like how he's still gaining like XP from these fights.
It's all over! We have our second finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the second match, DS Black!
He's still in it.
DS is simply overwhelming. It'd be strange if he didn't make it this far.
Yeah, so when later on we'll get a choice to recruit DS since we're playing as Rena, but you can still say no to him. You can go through this whole game with just Rena and Claude. And you know, that would be so exciting, right? Just to have Rena and Claude the whole time.
You don't have to tell me, that's for sure. Even I can see how strong he is.
Claude, are you starting to think that you don't have a chance?
It's not
What
that.
makes you think you don't have a chance,
Seeing how
Claude?
strong he is just makes me want to put everything I've got into this battle.
Yeah, you're right, Claude.
Sorry to bother you. Since the final match is about to begin, I'll need you to be over in the waiting room.
Sure.
Claude! You can do it!
Hey, Rena, you don't have to shout, he's standing right in front of you. See, again, it makes me run all the way over here just to get rid of the quest marker, and then it tells me to go back. What is this? Yeah, Claude should have saved his Sword of Light. They should have gone to this fight and be like, DS, you're 20 levels higher than me, but I got a gun!
The moment you've all been waiting for! The explosive conclusion to the Liqueur Armory contest! Claude C. Kenny, DS Black, one battle to decide it all! Who will be the crowned champion? Who is going to reign as the best swordsman in the land?
Yeah, call an ambulance, but not for me. Okay, Claude, this will be a totally fair match. You're gonna be evenly matched. It's gonna be very riveting. It's gonna be very close. I don't even get to control Claude in this one, I think. Nope. Wait, what? No fair! Claude still had damage from the last fight. Wow, that was so close, guys. I was on the edge of my seat.
It's over! It's all over! We have a new champion! The winner and new champion of the Liqueur Armory contest, DS Black! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the king of the tournament!
Yeah, that ogre guy did more damage to DS than Claude did. Yeah, we should recruit him into the party, that ogre. We should get the gorilla too while we're at it. Let's get the gorilla in the party. Would be way more interesting than Claude.
Claude? Claude? Claude?
Ah, wait! The tournament! What happened to the finals?
It's already over, Claude.
It's over? So
You almost had him beaten, but he came back and won in the end.
You almost had him, Claude. You were so close. Dang, I don't have any other party members to help me gaslight him this time.
Oh, funny, I don't remember any of that.
You were so close, Claude. You almost had him.
Diaz!
I don't think you're in any shape to talk like that to me, but I'll just ignore it for now.
What do you want?
I thought I'd come over to thank you.
Thank me?
You were better than I ever expected. I haven't had to put 100% into a fight in ages.
You were better than I expected. I killed you in one hit.
Me?
Everyone gaslight Claude.
Wrong idea. It wasn't a compliment.
What?
You try not to spoil him either, Rena. It'll be better for him if you keep him on a long leash.
What are you talking about, Diaz?
Doesn't he mean a short leash?
That's all I wanted to say. I need to get going.
Maybe Rena's the one being gaslit. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Will I see you again?
Certainly, if the time comes.
He just came in to tell her to leash Claude and then left.
We should leave too.
Are you okay to leave?
I'm still feeling a little lightheaded, but that's all. Must have been out for a while.
I think that was because my spells were working on you, probably.
Really?
When did you cast a spell on him? I never saw that.
Thank you. Now then, why don't we take some of that energy and focus it on the Sorcery Globe investigation?
The first thing to do is to go to Linga and get that book of ours deciphered.
All right, Linga's our next stop then.
Oh, but before we leave, we need to go claim your second place prize.
Now let's rub it in. Here's your. We gotta go get your second place prize.
Oh,
you know, the one for getting second place.
I didn't know that.
The one for losing to first place. The one you get for second place.
Sorry.
For not being first. You know? Oh, but it was a close match, Claude. Don't you worry. It was a close match. Yeah, for being good, but not good enough. It looks like you finally wised up. You got some nice prizes and money waiting for you. I'm sorry I didn't do as well as you were expecting. Oh, don't you worry, sweetie. You gave me more than enough sweat and blood to keep me happy for a very long time. That sounds really weird. I hope you come back to spill some more sweat and blood. That's all I look forward to. Forgot how long that tournament arc is just because of all the cutscenes and the talking.
Let's make sure everything's squared away. First off, we're heading for Linga, right?
Yep. We need to find someone who can read the ancient text for us.
Hopefully we'll find out something about the Sorcery Globe in the process.
Yeah, that too. The town's located more or less south of Licour, if I recall correctly.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Whatever the outcome,